standing. So let's begin with the Pilates roll down. Stand up tall, try to stand in a nice parallel position, toes and knees pointing straight ahead. If that's not comfortable on your knees, just adjust your legs so you're comfortable. Relax your arms, lift your chest a little, engage your abs, and let's begin. So we're gonna roll down, lowering our head. Arms are completely relaxed, and then slowly come back up. Think of stacking your spine right up towards the ceiling. And when you stand, you have that small arch here in your lower back. Deep breath in, exhale, roll down, stretching those posterior muscles. You can do the Pilates roll down with straight legs or a slight bend in your knees. You can also go halfway right here. If you prefer not to go upside down, hang up here for a few seconds and then roll it back up. Let's do one more. Breathe in deep, exhale, roll down, inhale, exhale, back up. Now from here, one arm down, one arm up. We're gonna do 4 pulses into that little side bend. And 2, and 1. Switch sides, 4, good, and 3, and 2. We'll do that one more time, and switch. 3, it's been great out, huh? Nice weather. Switch sides, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, one more move with our legs. Still, let's reach our arms. In this position, try your best to drop your shoulders. Pull your abdominals in. Now lean over, flat back, sending the glutes straight back. Feel a mild stretch and then come back up. The next one, see if you can go a little lower. Big inhale, exhale over. Inhale, back up. One more time, hinging at your hips. And back up. All right, let's move our legs a little. Bring your legs together, hands on your waist, shoulders down. Legs circle. So we're gonna bend our knee and just circle around. You can tap the floor and then do another one, or try to balance on the standing leg. And let's do 4, good, and 3, you got it, and 2, and 1. Okay, let's switch. Stand up tall, abs in, shoulders down, and lift and circle, good. Hip mobility, circling your leg around. How about 2 more from here? And 1 more. All right, a little bit for hamstrings. I'm gonna turn to the side for this one. Arms can be down or on your waist. Point 1 foot back, lean into this a little bit because we're gonna curl our leg up with the heel reaching towards our glute flex foot, and then point, tap the floor with your toes. Let's repeat, curl, tap, 4 more, feel the hamstring work, 2 more, 1 more. Okay, switch legs, stand on the other leg, point your other foot back, lean into a little, creating a straight line from your head to your toes, square off your hips, heel to glute, flex foot, and then point. 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. All right, stand up tall. Let's bring our legs hip distance apart. Hands on your lower back. You can turn your palms so they're supporting your lower back, or the top of your hands, a little less support. You have to use more abs. So we're gonna extend our back 3 times. Stand up tall. Inhale, arch your back. Be careful on this one. You don't have to go too far. Exhale, up tall. 1 more. And up. Okay, I'm gonna turn and face you. 1 more move as part of our warm-up. Arms down. Let's just go into alternating knees. Lift your knee up as high as you can, maintaining neutral spine. So without tucking or rounding your back. Stay tall. 8 and 7. Good. We'll start today standing. A few exercises. Hopefully get the heart rate up a little bit, and then we'll take it down to the mat. 2 more and 1 more. Okay, from here, legs apart into a squat. We're gonna sit back, stand up tall, go up onto your toes, and back down. Repeat, squat, tall, toes, and down. Inhale, exhale, up and down. Perfect. Inhale, exhale. Now, as you reach your arms, try not to move your shoulders at all. Keep them exactly the same in neutral. Inhale, exhale, up on your toes, and down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, up. 1 more. Okay, this next one, let's hold it right here. Balance, reach your arm. Let's do 8 circles one way. Up on your toes, good. 4, 3, 2, okay, other way. Whoops, 8, 7, 6, keep reaching, and 4, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, bring your arms up, reaching up by your ears. Create a line from your fingers to your toes. Balance on your legs, stay right here. Good, you got it. Place your hands behind your head. Good, we're just gonna do different moves with our arms, staying in this position. Reach your arms wide, back up by your ears. Good, hands behind your head. You got it. Reach your arms wide. Now let's stay here. Square off your hips a bit and a little side kick. Try to keep your knee pointing straight ahead. Keep balancing. 8, 7, pull your abs in. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's switch. Arms down. Reach up by your ears. Stand on your leg. Lift your leg. Hold it. Hands behind your ears. Hold. Reach your elbows. Open up the chest. Lengthen your arms, shoulders down. One more time. Arms up. Balance. Hands behind your ears. Reach your elbows wide. Lengthen, and let's do side kicks. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got it. Feet wide. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your hands to your legs. So we want our legs wide. Sit back for this. Rotate 4 times. Reaching your shoulder down towards the floor, one shoulder up towards the ceiling. Bring it to the center, sink down nice and low. Bring your hands to the floor if you're comfortable with that. If not, keep them here. If you're here, we're just gonna do pulses down. So we're looking down, but we're trying not to round our spine. If you get down lower with your hands down, it's really challenging not to flex your spine. It takes a little bit of flexibility in the back of your legs and hip and glutes. 8, 7, so hands on the floor or hands on your legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push through both legs, stand up nice and tall. Good, walk your feet in or bring them in. Let's place our hands on our knees and one knee. We're gonna lift it up quite a few times so you feel the work in the hip. Try to keep the glutes back, not tucking your tailbone under. And 8, 7, 6, 5, you got it. Okay, ready? We're gonna hold it up. Stay right here. Drop this hip down as your knee comes up. Perfect. Lengthen your leg out 4 times. Straight bend. 3, 2, good, and 1. Okay, tap the floor again. Keep going. 8, 7, 6. This leg stands strong. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Hips nice and level. 4 kicks. 4, 3. You got it. 2. We're gonna go through that one more time. Okay, ready? Tap and lift. 7. Feeling it here. Strong hips, also flexible. 3, 2. Hold it up to where you're comfortable. Point and reach. 2 more. And 1. Okay, shake your legs out. Let's switch sides. Stand up tall, release your shoulders and lift. Let's do 16 before we hold it. Keep your hip down. It's hard not to lean, but again, sinking your hip down. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Natural curve here, natural curve here. 3, 2. Keep your chin up. Okay, hold it. Lengthen 4 times. Really contract the top of your leg to get your leg straight. 2, and 1. Ready? Tap again. And 8, 7, 6. Stand really tall. And 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Lengthen for 4. Feel the quad work. 3, 2, and 1. Tap again for 8, 7. One more time through. And 4, 3, 2. Okay, hold it up. This is it. Last time. 4, 3. Perfect. 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, legs parallel, hip distance apart. Back to squats again. Reaching your arms as you sit back. Pulling your abs in at the same time. 4 more, then hold it down. 3, keep breathing. Inhale, squat, exhale, up. Okay, this next one, hold it down for 8 pulses. 7, 6, good. 5, 4. Now we're gonna keep pulsing. We're just gonna change your arm. So we're gonna reach one arm back, forward, the other arm back, forward. I turn my palm in when I reach back, and my palms are in when my arms are in front. Keep going. 8 more. I'm sure you're feeling it in your legs. 7. Perfect. 6. Breathe. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, hold it here. Place your hands on your legs. We're going to go up really slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's bring our legs really wide. Laterally rotate. Go down as low as you can, maintaining that neutral spine. Lift one heel, weight still centered, and little pulses again. With our legs turned out. Keep going. 4, 3. Let's continue, but drop your heel, and when you're ready, switch so the other heel's up. Feel that work in your calf, the nice stretch in your foot. And 8, 7, 6, and 5, 3, 2, both heels down. Stay really still now, and then lengthen. 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more standing exercise. Lunges. Step to the front of your mat. Stand up tall. Step back with one foot as far as you can get it. Bend both legs. Sink down low. A little balance challenge. Hands behind your head. Turn towards the front leg 4 times. We're going to rotate. And 3. Keep your hips steady. And 2. And 1. Now it's going to get a little more challenging because we're going to step forward onto the front leg and kick our back leg. Working glutes. Stable lower spine. Okay, ready? Back into that lunge. Go easy on the way down. Hands behind your head. Let's do it one more time through. Rotate towards the front leg. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Okay, take your arms down, step forward, straight legs, and kick, and kick. 6 and 5, 4, 3. We're gonna go right into the other leg. So place this leg down. Right away, lift the other leg, reach as far as you can. Once your toes are there, bend both legs. Hands behind your head, elbows reaching wide. Rotate towards that front leg. Inhale, exhale, 2, 1. Okay, arms come down. Stand on the front leg and kick. 8, 7, 6. Work in the lower body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this part can be challenging if you take it slow and steady, gentle on the way down. Control, hands behind your head. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Step forward onto the front leg. Last time. Kick, kick. 6 and 5. We'll go back down into the lunge one more time. When you're ready, step back, sink down. Let's rotate one more time for 4 and 3. You got it. And 2 and 1. Step forward, rest your legs, shake your legs out. Okay, from here, let's reach our arms up. We're at the front of our mat, standing flat, heels down, toes down. Now we're gonna bend our legs and go all the way down to a squat, lifting our heels. Hold here for a minute. I'm gonna do that a couple more times. Feel free to push off the floor with your hands if you need that little assistance at the beginning. Push and stand. Heels down, reach, stand up tall. Go all the way down, start to bend your legs. You're balancing on the ball of your feet. Hands down, look down, adjust your body so you're comfortable. And again, stand, reach for the ceiling. Now this time we're gonna stay down. So we bend, we're gonna go right into rolling like a ball. So we sit back, hold our hamstrings, balance. Perfect. Now roll back, let's do this 8 times. Here we balance on our upper glutes, try not to tap the floor. Inhale, exhale, only 6 more. If you're not comfortable rolling back, you can stay right here. 4 more, keep your body curved. Look over your knees. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, from here, we're gonna stretch our legs out, but bring them as wide as your mat. Flex your feet, and we're gonna hinge forward with a little tiny move, lengthening our spine over our legs. So we feel that stretch in the back of our legs. 2 more. Feet are flexed. 1 more. Okay, from here, point your toes, bring your legs back in. Reverse plank. I like to point my fingers out, but you can turn them in, it's up to you. Press your heels into the floor, lift your hips, hold it right here, strong position. Try not to sink in between your shoulders, keep your chest lifted and lower down. All right, let's roll it down to our mat. Breathe in deep. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll down, lower back, middle, upper back, release your shoulders. Bend your legs in, hip distance apart. Relax your toes. Now we're just gonna simply curl up, lower our arms, roll back, lift our arms. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, roll back. So we'll do an exercise here for abs, and then we'll quickly go onto our hands and knees right into glutes, and we'll do that a few times. Right now, the exercise we're doing is we're just lengthening our arms by our side, pulling our abs in, rolling back so our head's on the mat and our arms are reaching directly over our shoulders. Try your best to keep your arms straight. Getting our abs ready for the next few exercises. 2 more. Chin down. one more. Now to come up so you're on your hands and knees, you can hold the back of your legs, roll it up, cross your legs, bring it onto your hands and knees in the center of your mat, legs together, hands under your shoulders. Stretch one leg out and kick. So again, we're gonna do this a few times, so we're changing position, going through a little mini routine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now bend your leg and switch. And we'll try to keep the pace up a little bit so you get a great workout. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to a seated position. Roll it down with your legs straight. And once you're down, we're gonna bend our legs this time, different exercise, tabletop. Press your lower back into the mat. Now we're gonna lift our body, lengthen our legs, lower our arms, and then roll back with control. So a little bit different, a little harder with your legs up. Modification, 1 foot down. If that's not comfortable, both feet down and do the same thing that we did a minute ago. Inhale, exhale. Let's get a little movement in our feet. So we point, and ankles point, and then we flex as we roll back. Point your toes, reach, flex as you roll back. 2 more. Pull those abs in, keep your back on the mat. 1 more. Okay, ready? Hold your hamstrings. Rock back, up, right onto your hands and knees. All right, this one's a little different. Legs together, hands under your shoulders. Stretch your leg out here. Hold it here for a moment. Now we're gonna take our leg up, so we're gonna have to lean to the side a little. We only lift a few inches in little kicks. So I have my opposite arm bent a little because I'm leaning my weight so I can lift my leg, which is fine. You'll still get a great outer thigh workout. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4. So one hip's a little higher. 2 and 1. Bend your leg in and switch sides. I'm gonna turn because I don't have enough room. So you stretch your leg out, lean your weight on your opposite leg, and then kick, 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 kick. 8 more, 8, 7, 6. So the leg that's lengthened, that hip's a little higher than the other one. 2 and 1, bend it in. Okay, right back onto your glutes. Stretch your legs out. Let's do a roll down again. Breathe in deep. Exhale, roll down. We're gonna bend our legs and lift them again. Squish the grip under your lower back. Lower your left leg, right arm. We're gonna do a couple exercises here. Bring it in. Lower your left arm, right leg. Bring it in and switch. And up. Nice big exhale on the challenged part right here. And then pull it in. 4 more. Then both arms and legs at the same time. But if it's too much for you, go back to this exercise. Okay, ready? It's gonna be really challenging. Both your arms and legs. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. And in. Perfect. And in. 2 more. And in. 1 more. Okay, hold your hamstrings. Roll it all the way up. Cross your legs back onto your hands and knees. This time, plank position. In this plank position, feel that stretch in your feet, abs engaged, and rock forward and back. Forward and back. Stay straight in your spine. If this is too much for you, you can always drop 1 foot and hold this position here. But if you're doing okay, let's do 8 more. 7, 6, breathe, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, back to a seat. We'll go through it 1 more time. Legs lengthened, sit up tall, breathe in, exhale, curve your spine all the way down. Lift your legs this time, hands behind your head. So we're gonna curl it up and stretch 1 leg out. Roll it back, bend that leg in, curl it up, stretch the other leg out, roll it back. Now I have my elbows a little higher than my head. I find it comfortable to make my arms like a cradle or a hammock for my head. My chin stays away from my chest. I just tuck it down and back. And roll it back. 8 more. Exhale. Inhale. 7. And roll it back. 6. And back. Keep going. Lift your shoulders. See if you can lift a 1/2 inch higher. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, hold your hamstrings 1 more time. Rock it back, forward, cross your legs on your hands and knees again, center of your mat. This time, lift your right arm, left leg, lower down, and switch. left arm, right leg. Lower down, slow and steady, balance challenge. Eyes looking straight down. I like to breathe out here when I lift, breathe in as I lower with control. Exhale, inhale, and 6, and 5, keep going, 4 more. Keep your hips even, 3, and 2. Okay, on this last one, just hold it. So lift your arm, lift your leg. Let's hold it right here. I'm reaching, I turn my palm in so I'm comfortable. My arm is straight, my leg is straight, abs engaged, hips even, really contracting the glutes and lower down. Switch, other arm, other leg, just balance, hold, lengthen, keep the lats connected, shoulders nice and even, and lower down. Legs a little bit apart, toes on the mat, downward dog stretch. If you prefer not to be upside down, just lift your knees and stay here. If you're okay upside down, lengthen your legs, lower your head between your arms and feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Take it nice and slow and steady, but lower your heels a little more, be careful. Lift up onto your toes and drop your knees down. Okay, thread the needle, take your knees a little wider. One hand in a little closer, stretch the other arm out. We're just gonna tuck the arm under, look in that direction, lower our body, and then take it back up. Let's do 3 more. Rotate, lengthen, looking down. 2 more. So we're just trying to rotate our spine, getting that stretch in the back muscle, and 1 more. Switch sides. Other arm reaches the height of your body, tuck it under. Bring the back of your shoulder close to the mat or on the mat. Reach wide, tuck under. 2 more, reach wide, tuck under, you got it, reach wide, tuck under. Take your hands to the mat. We're gonna go into downward dog one more time, but legs together, toes on the mat because we're gonna end up lifting one leg. Lift your knees, you can stay here or stretch your legs up. Now from here, our legs are close so we can bend one leg, lift the other leg and turn your hip out. Reach, make sure your socks are not slippery, be careful. Bend and come down, switch sides. Other leg reaches, lower that bottom heel. Turn your hip out, keep your arms straight, bend and lower down. Okay, drop it all the way to the mat. Relax on your heels for a moment, roll your shoulders back, nice big circle, look straight ahead. 2 more. Okay, go the other way, let's bring it back up, forward, down. 2 more, and 1 more. All right, we're gonna take it down onto our forearms. Stretch your legs out into a plank. If this is uncomfortable, lower your knees. Stay here and breathe. My elbows are wide. I bring my hands together, but you can keep your hands flat. It's up to you. So you're either here with your knees up or your knees are down. Any discomfort in your back, drop your knees and keep your hips lifted. Pull those abs in. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, if your knees are up, bring them down. And lower your body all the way to the mat. All right, let's work those posterior muscles. Take your hands wide so your arms are 90 degrees. Keep the knees and top of your feet on the mat. We're gonna lift one leg, lift our arms and upper body, lower down. Switch. Once you've got it, pick up the pace a little bit. So we're alternating legs, using one leg on the mat for a little bit of support. Lift your upper body. Arms are off the mat, they're 90-degree position. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep your legs straight, feel the glutes work. Keep going. Each time you lift, you think of lengthening your spine and lifting. So we're not compressing the lower back. Now you don't have to go high, you can lift a tiny bit if you'd like. You'll still feel it. Remember to keep your legs about hip distance apart. 8 more. Holding your arms up like this, you'll start to even feel it in your arms and shoulders. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, from here, we're gonna bring our arms lengthened by our side. Lift your upper body and lift your arms. Try to get your shoulders a little closer together. Posterior shoulder area together. Now lift your legs and hold this position. We're just stabilizing here. Make sure your head's not lower. Keep your head lifted so your neck stays lined up with your body, and then lower down. Okay, from here, we're gonna push off the mat, go into a child pose stretch. So sit back, reach your arms long. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Try to get your hips as close to your heels as possible. On your next exhale, sit back on your heels, rounding your spine up until you're up nice and tall. All right, let's take it on to our side. Tuck your elbow in, bottom leg stays bent, top leg we're gonna lengthen. If you're sinking here, lift. If you're sinking here, stay out of that shoulder. Okay, from here, we're gonna lift our hip up, then lift the top leg. Lower the top leg, drop your hip down. I'll do it nice and slow again. Lift your hip, stabilize. Lift the top leg with your knee pointing straight ahead. Tap the floor lightly and then lower your hip. So a little faster looks like this. Hip, leg, leg, hip. Hip, lift your leg, lower your leg, and hip. Again, lift, leg. Good. Take your time. If I'm going too fast, slow it down. You're gonna feel the work in your arm, your shoulder, hopefully a little bit of obliques. Lift, kick, tap, and down. Lift, kick, tap, and down. 4 more, up. Good, 3 more. Keep breathing. Look straight ahead. 2 more. Okay, this last one, we're gonna hold it up. Lift, okay, hold it right here. Just stay here. Keep reaching your leg. Breathe. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now, before we switch sides, push off the mat. Let's go into mermaid stretch position. One leg in front, one leg behind. If you have a yoga block, you can sit on that block. Excuse me. If you're not comfortable all the way on the mat, this helps to lengthen when you're on a yoga block. But if you're okay here, let's go into the side bend 4 times. Pull those abs in, reach up and over. Lift your shoulder to get a better stretch and lats. 1 more. And relax. Now bring both legs in front of you, hands behind, and just flex and point your feet. And then we'll switch sides, working the other leg. And side body. So we're flexing and pointing, and flex and point. 4 more. 3, good. 2, and 1. Okay, ready to the other side. Tuck your elbow in close. Bottom leg stays bent. Top leg reaches in line with your body. Lift your side body, shoulders stay down with those lats connected. All right, when you're ready, lift your hip. We'll do the first 2 really slow. Good. Lift the top leg. You got it. Lower the top leg. Take your hip down. Let's do it. Let me move this. Let's do it again. Lift your hip. Pull those abs in. Stay out of your shoulders. Lift the top leg. Keep reaching. Lower the top leg. And down. Okay, ready to pick up the pace. So it's hip, leg, leg, hip. Lift your hip, lift your leg, lower your leg, lower your hip. Again, up, lift. Good. Make sure your leg's reaching straight towards that wall. And lift, kick, and down, and lift. Pull the lower abs in. You got it. Lift. Perfect. How about 4 more? Up, tap, and down. 3 more. Lift. Feel the arm that's on the mat working. 2 more. Up. Breathe. And 1 more. Okay, remember this one, we're going to hold it up. Keep your leg lifted. Keep reaching so your weight's even on both your bent leg and your arm. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Okay, push up. Let's bring our legs over to, forget which leg I did, the mermaid stretch position. 1 leg bent in front, 1 foot behind. You're gonna feel this leg here. Lift up and over 4 times. Reach and over. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, for the next stretch, bring your legs out, but this time a little wider. Flex your feet, reach for your toes, and hinge at your hips. Relax your eyes down towards the mat so your neck's comfortable. Stay here. If you can't reach your toes, just hold the back of your legs. A little longer. And sit up tall. Bring the bottom of your feet together. 1 more stretch. We'll start to build in the stretching as we move along towards the end of the class. Sit up tall, drop your knees. We're just gonna stay in a nice tall position today here. I'm holding my feet. You can hold your ankles. I just find it a little easier to stay upright. If I grab under my feet and then I reach for the ceiling with the crown of my head. Good. And relax. Okay, let's take it to a seated position. We're gonna go back down onto the mat, so make sure you have room. Inhale, exhale, roll it down. Once you're down, we're gonna lift one leg up, hold that leg. We're gonna walk our body up our leg and reach for our ankles. Stay right here. One leg down, one leg up, pulling that top leg towards your body. Now walk your hands back down, arms go to your side, and with control, lower your leg. Ready? Abs strong. Lift the other leg up, hang on to your leg. We can start holding the hamstring, and now we're gonna walk up our leg. Lift, lift, lift. Don't worry too much about your shoulders here. Try to keep a little lat connection. Hold, pull that top leg in. Walk your legs back down and lower your leg. Okay, from here, bend your legs in so you're comfortable. Let's go into a bridge. Legs are just hip distance apart. Pull the abs in, tuck the tailbone, and lift your hips as high as you can get them, but sinking the rib cage down so your lower back just has a little tiny curve. Let's pulse our hips up and lift and lift. We'll do a few exercises here. Hopefully you'll really feel it. 8 more. This is 8, 7, 6, and 5. Relax shoulders. All right, now hold it up. Now we're gonna move our arms. Reach your arms up, lower them by your ears. Don't change your body position. Lift your arms, take it back down. Inhale, exhale, keep your hips up. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Lift, lower, lift, and 1 more. Lift, lower, and lift. Okay, now from here, keep your hips up and walk your feet in so they're really close. Let's go into a slow, steady march, lifting one leg at a time. As you lift, you should feel that little stretch in the hamstring and glute if you're maintaining neutral. When you lift your knee, try not to drag the pelvis with you, with your leg. Just your leg moves. And breathe and inhale. Inhale. 4 more. Lift and lower. 3 and 2. You got it. And 1. Okay, now walk your feet back out. Keep your hips up. We're going to angle our knees in, lift your hips, and then move your knees out. We lower our hips and then lift. So it's a little pulse with our hips as our feet and knees go in, and then they point out. And lift, and lift, and lift. We're almost done. This is it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, point your knees and toes straight ahead. Inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Lower back touches, and then that's when you release the glutes. You roll into neutral, and the lower back might lift a little into a nice neutral position. Now from here, pull one knee in. Don't worry about your lower back here. It's probably going to be on the mat. That's okay. Stretch the bottom leg out. Hold. Breathe. And now slide that foot in and let's switch. Arm the knee in, stay here for a moment, keep your hips even, stretch that bottom leg out, reach for the bottom of your mat, hold, and back in. All right, let's work abs again. So let's curl it up, look over our knees, and just think about the position you're in. You can be in neutral where your pelvis is nice and level with the mat, or you could be in a little tuck where your lower back's squished into the mat. Now from here, we're just going to do side bends in this position. So what I do is I bend one arm and I straighten the other to help me get into that little side bend. Side crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. Breathe. 3, 2. Now bring it to the center. Inhale, exhale, down. Keep your feet on the mat. Let's bring our hands behind our head. Now we're going to curl it up, find that position that's right for you. I like to bring my elbows in quite a bit, but just make sure you don't pull your head forward. Lift so you can't see your rib cage. Drop the back of the rib cage nice and heavy on the mat. Stay in this position and a tiny, tiny pulse up. And breathe. Small move. And 8, 7, keep going. 6, you can make this really intense. Control, staying in the right position, not rolling all the way down in between. Stay up, and 3, and 2. Now slowly roll all the way down, open up your elbows, breathe in deep. Exhale, come back up. Now from here, we're gonna bring our legs together. Lift both legs to tabletop. My head and shoulders are lifted. I'm gonna stretch my legs out. Go to a straddle. Bring my legs back in, bend back in, and the entire time my shoulders up. Modification, 1 foot down. Stretch, reach wide, take it in, and bend. A little harder, both legs. Lengthen, straddle, keep your shoulders up, together, and bend. Don't roll back. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, bend your legs. 4 more, lengthen. Lots of energy through your legs. Together, and bend. Only 3 more. Keep your shoulders up. Don't drop back yet. Wide, together, and bend. This is it. 2 more. Lengthen, wide, together, and bend. This is it. 1 more. Lengthen, wide, together. Now this time, roll it back, hug your knees, and just rock side to side. All right, a few more minutes of abs. Take your feet and legs down to the mat before we continue. Lower your legs to one side. Let's look the opposite way and hold for a good 20 seconds in this nice rotation stretch. 10 seconds longer. Okay, first we pull the abs in a little and then we start to lift our legs so we can switch sides. Lower to the other side, look the opposite way. Hold the stretch, 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Now engage your abs, start to lift your legs. All right, let's continue with abs, legs apart, hip distance, neutral or a little tilt. Curl your head and shoulders up. Now from here, we're going to pulse it up. Imagine you're trying to reach for the bottom of your mat. Tiny move, breathe out. We're gonna do a few exercises in a row. Hang in there. 2 more. 1 more. Now hold it up, bring your legs together. Now go into a march. Keep reaching, keep the chest open. Lats engaged, abs engaged. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2. Now hold this leg up. Hold it. We're gonna reach under our leg, hang on to our hamstring. Stretch the other leg out, stay right here. Now we're gonna release and place our hands behind our head, but just hold. Stability. You can bend your leg more or keep it a little straighter. Hold. And roll it down, bend both legs and switch. Okay, other leg up, come up, hold onto your hamstring. Stretch the other leg out, but above your mat. When you're ready, release, hands behind your head. Hold and breathe. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bend both legs in. Now from here, curl it up, stretch your legs up. Let's do leg circles. So we circle around and circle around. If this is too much for you and you feel like you want to really lift your back off the mat right here, take 1 foot down and go really slow. This is still great because you have to stabilize the hips more. It can be really challenging. If you're doing okay, both legs, take your time. Let's go the other way now. Inhale, exhale, lower and around. Inhale, exhale, lower and around. 4 more, keep your shoulders and head up. 3 more, feel the work in the abs. And 1 more. Okay, bend your legs. Hold your hamstrings. Let's come all the way up to a seated position. Sit up tall for a few seconds. Now roll it back a little like you're about to do roll like a ball, but we're gonna lift our legs. Stay right here. Okay, reach your arms and balance. Stay curved in your spine. If it's too much, you can continue to hold, or you can always drop 1 foot, a little more support, or here. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try to take it down onto the mat with our feet lifted. Big inhale, exhale, roll down. From here, stretch your legs up, hold your hamstrings, flex your feet. Nice stretch in the lower legs. Point your feet, hands behind your head. Okay, curl it up. Now from here, we're gonna flex and lower, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. Modification, flex, point, hang in there, flex, point, just 4 more, take your time, lower, lift. 3 more, lift. 2 more, lift. This is it. 1 more, and lift. Okay, from here, hold your hamstrings, roll it back, bend your legs. 1 more exercise in this position. Curl it up, hands behind your head, single leg stretch. So with lengthening one leg, we pull one leg in, our upper body stays steady, and keep going. It's almost time to stretch. Keep going, and last 8, 7, chin away from your chest. 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Inhale everything in, exhale, stay here. 1 more deep breath. Exhale, roll down, drop your feet to the mat, arms go to your side. Let's stretch our legs out with flexed feet. Engage the abs so your back's comfortable. Reach your legs, they can be apart or a little closer. It's up to you, but our feet are flexed. Point your toes, let's do a roll up to come all the way up. My arms lift and then I lower without lifting my back off the mat. So I keep my abs engaged. In this position, are your arms bent? If they are, see if you can straighten them. Are your shoulders by your ears? If they are, see if you can slide them away from your ears. Okay, big inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, come up to a seated position. If you get stuck, kick. Come up and over, spine stretch forward. Stack your spine, sit up really tall, shoulders released, and lower down. All right, let's take it over onto our hands and knees. Let's do 1 more exercise here and then we'll stretch. Stretch your legs out. We're gonna lift our hips a tiny bit in mountain climber. Pull one knee in, switch, switch, switch. Keep going. Now you can go fast if you like, or take your time. Just think after this we'll stretch. Keep going, do quite a few. All right, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, hang in there, only 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now before you rest, both legs out, lower your hips so it's a little harder on those core muscles, and then drop your knees. Let's go into a child pose stretch. Lengthen your arms. If you'd like a little stretch in the wrist and hands, keep your fingers down and lift your wrist and palm of your hands up. So your wrist is in flexion, but you'll feel the stretch if you keep your fingers on the mat. Not your thumbs, they lift, but your fingers are down. And then drop your hand back down. Sit back on your heels and slowly round it up. Once you're up tall, come up to a high kneeling position. Step forward with one leg, step forward quite a bit so you can lean into the stretch and the front legs in a nice position with your knees pretty much over your heel or mid-foot. Keep your hips pointing straight ahead, your shoulders relaxed. Hold it here. We're going to stretch the front hamstring next by pushing our weight back. Hands go to the mat and we flex the front foot and we lower our body towards the front leg as flat as possible so we're not flexed a lot like this. Eyes look straight down, toes to the ceiling. Come forward again, one more time, this stretch here. Open up that back hip, hamstring glute stretch, and push back. Okay, let's switch. Other foot forward again, move it quite a bit forward. Lean into this, and as you lean, your abs come in a little stronger to support this move. Hold it, relax your shoulders. If you feel like you're in quite a bit of extension, you want to lift your chin a little to continue that extension in your neck, it's up to you. Push back, take your hands to the mat, flex the front foot, try to get your legs straight, that's where you'll really feel the stretch. Hold, come forward, hands to your quad, lift your chest, relax the back toes, hips nice and even, and push back. All right, I'm gonna turn and face you in a kneeling position, but you can cross your legs. Let's go over to a side bend, but we're gonna hold this side bend. I like it on my knees, I'm a little higher, and my hand gets really close. I bring my elbow to my side, but that, you don't have to be in that position. I just find it very comfortable, and then I bend my body up and over my arm. So if you're here, it's gonna feel totally different. If you're here, you'll get a nice stretch and you feel the anterior and posterior muscles holding you in this position. Push off the mat, other side. So we're in nice alignment. Line up your arm, and I know that's not easy all the time for the joints. If it's not, feel free to bend if you need to. Go over to the side, either lengthen the arm or as straight as you can get it, or a little bend if that's more comfortable for your elbow and joint. Just make sure it's up and over your head and your chin's away from your chest. Good. And back to the center. All right, from here, stretch your legs out in front. Flex your feet. We're gonna reach forward for our toes. Look straight down. Again, you can hold the back of your leg. This will be the last stretch, so let's hold it for a good 20 seconds. Breathe. Try to get your legs a little straighter if they're bent a lot, but go easy. Almost done. Hinge at your hips. I'm hoping you feel the stretch in the back of your legs. You might feel it more in your lower legs. Okay, point your toes, hands on the mat, and drag your hands back. Sitting up tall, let's cross our legs and finish today's class with a nice deep breath. And exhale, good. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you actually tonight at 7. Thank you.